Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Mahuya and I help people expand their creativity and impact. So I decided to do this video on a topic which is very close to my heart, the art of self-branding. I feel that in a time like now where the whole world is experiencing this pandemic and most people are working from home. I think even after the pandemic is over, more and more people are going to be working from home. This is perhaps the new normal. So during time like this and time ahead, self-branding becomes even more crucial and important. So in this video, I'll quickly walk you guys through what is self-branding, its importance, why should you care, and most importantly, how do you begin defining your brand story. I would also be sharing some of the very basic things that I have done for myself and that has worked, and I'm pretty sure if you start thinking about those, it's definitely going to be very useful for you as well. So if that sounds interesting, please stay tuned and let's begin.
I'll begin by taking a quote from Mr. Jeff, the CEO of Amazon, on what self-branding is. A brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room. According to me, this is the most simplest and the easiest way to imagine self-branding. If we go a bit deeper, we would see that it comprises of several aspects. Your attributes, both your verbal and non-verbal attributes, your core values, things that drives you, motivates you, your core strength, and things that you're passionate about. So all of this together comprises the brand you. So if you ask what's the importance of self-branding, I would say it helps you to create awareness, build trust among your target audience, create or enhance your reputation, and most importantly, influence people and perception. So if you look at it, it is quite a powerful tool. What's in it for you? If you ask, I would say quite a lot. It would help you to build your credibility, increase visibility, help you with more opportunities, and give you recognition for the value that you offer and what you stand for. Wouldn't you want that? I would definitely want that for you. So the million-dollar question is, how do you start? I would say it's quite simple. Go within. I would suggest use mind mapping techniques. I'll show you that in a minute. And spend a day or two doing that mind map exercise. Use sticky notes, and once you're quite happy with what you see, go ahead and craft your brand story. So let me show you guys my brand story just as an example and just to help you get started. Now we are looking at my mind map. So as I have just explained, the brand you has 4 to 5 dimensions. Your attributes, your core traits, your strength, your core values, and things that drives and motivates you. So one of the things I would suggest is when you do your mind map, ensure for each of these you don't use more than 3 to 4 adjectives, and there is a good reason for that. I'll explain that at the end. So let's begin. So the first task when you start with a plain canvas is to put down your dreams and aspiration in one line. For me, I love creating things and helping people expand their limits. That's essentially what I have been doing for the last 13 years, and I love it to core, and I only see myself doing that in future. So I have tried to translate those dreams and aspiration into one sentence. Let's read it together. My dream is to create a culture of innovation for a better world and make a difference. So that's my dream. Now let's look at my attributes. So the exercise that I have done to arrive at these 4 adjectives, I have gone back and looked at my 360-degree feedback that I have received over the years, and I picked up 4 common adjectives from there: confident, positive, professional, and balanced. Moving on to my traits. So anybody who knows me would easily associate me with these 4 adjectives: dreamer, keen observer, empathetic, and self-driven. There is one more that is not on the list, and I think it's worth mentioning: very, very, very punctual. Yes, I am super punctual. Moving on to the strength. So when you are doing your strength, I would recommend go a bit heavy and use or put 5 to 6 strength. And there is a reason behind it. It would make you feel positive, and anytime you feel positive, it becomes a lot easier for your mind to absorb the information that you are seeing and internalize it. The faster and easier you can internalize whatever you are seeing as you as a brand, it becomes a lot easier for you to articulate that in various forums. So that's the reason for all the other dimensions I have recommended, do not use more than 3 to 4 words. Then it becomes, very busy. Your mind would not be able to absorb so much of information. But when it comes to the strength, I do feel it's worth putting 5 to 6 strength. It makes your mind feel good and you're able to absorb the information faster. It has always worked that way for me, so it's just a tip. So let me quickly cover my strengths. So the number 1 on the list is my ability to see big picture, my intellectual horsepower, ability to learn fast, positive outlook towards life and any situation, direct communication, and yes, that is one thing I highly recommend. You would never go wrong with direct communication. And last but not the least, ability to work with cross-functionality. And these are 6 of my core strengths that helps me to be effective in my day-to-day job. Moving on to my core values. Number 1 on the list, self-mastery and continuous learning on all 4 aspects: mind, heart, health, and soul. According to me, a person is really not evolving or learning if the learning is not happening in all these aspects. I deeply value teamwork and relationship. Respect, trust, and authenticity are something I cannot emphasize more how much I value those. Moving on to key drivers. So any point in life and at any time in a day, it would always be the blue sky that inspire me. Creative work, and of course to-do list. So I love checking things off from the to-do list, and at any day, any point, it's my favorite toy or favorite game. And I really feel inspired whenever I see I'm able to execute on things, I'm able to see results, I'm able to make my dream come true. So yeah, in combination, all of this together are my core drivers. And yeah, this is what a mind map looks like. It takes about 1 to 2 days of time to effectively do this. And few of the advices that I would give is: number 1, be authentic to yourself when you do this exercise. Do not use too many words. Try to be precise and very clear. It would really help you articulate. Number 1, understand better about yourself, internalize that, and ultimately articulate that to anybody, any forum. So that's the mind map. Now we are looking at my brand story. So how did I crack this? So this is nothing but 2 lines of my mind map. So I'll repeat. I have taken the mind map that I have just shown you guys, looked at it a couple of times and translated everything that was there in the mind map into 2 simple sentences. That's all. So let's read it together. Through my curiosity, drive, and passion, I have been helping technology companies across the globe to create usable and beautiful products that customers love. My dream is to build a culture of innovation for a better world and make a difference. That's all. So this is how you go about use a mind map and translate that into 1 or 2 sentences to clearly call or tell your backstory. You'd also see that I have provided some professional highlights. This is mainly to solidify whatever brand story that I'm trying to tell. And again, this is just an example, just to give you an idea in terms of how you can go about and craft your brand story. So let's read it together. Professional highlights. Seasoned technology product leader with 13 years of product management experience, been part of various mid-sized and Fortune 500 global product companies across various verticals in the B2B space. Currently working with Dell EMC as Principal Product Manager for their Code-to-Order sales application. Received the prestigious Dell Champion Award consecutively 3 years, along with Silver, Bronze, and Game Changer Awards as a recognition for being customer-focused and exhibiting the Dell Culture Code. Also received the Bravo Award for driving innovation in Dell EMC India. Passionate about innovation and filed 5 technology patents in the recent years. Last but not the least, co-authored a book on product strategy and innovation called Mystery to Mastery, Ideation to Productization Playbook. So that's my brand story, and I have just given you guys a blueprint of how you can create a mind map and translate that into your brand story. Let's recap. Your self-branding is essentially who you are, what you do, and what makes you unique. Your story is your brand. That's the bottom line. And there is no single path to creating the brand called you. And nobody can tell your story better than you can. Whether you believe it or not, even if you don't do anything about your brand, someone else is already defining it for you. Do you want that? If not, I would highly encourage you to take charge today.
I hope you found the information useful, and I have been able to encourage you to think about your brand story and probably start today. So if you have any questions, comments, please put them on the comment section below, and if you have liked the video, give me a thumbs up so that I know you liked it and I'm motivated to make more such videos in future. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification so that you're notified whenever I publish my next video. So that's kind of it for this video. I hope to see you all on my next video, and until then, please take care and stay safe. Bye.